Got probably 2 hours worth of speech here.
Thank you. Thanks for everybody coming out. Thank you for everybody coming out. This is an exciting day for me, and as well as you and the Board of Aldermen, our staff, our Parks Board. This all started with a feasibility study, like Mike said, years ago. I've been in office right around 15 years, and I've always heard from the community we need a recreational center. But how to get there, how to make it happen was a long process. And I'm going to dedicate this, my first shovel of dirt, to a young lady who passed away. This was her passion, and she pushed very hard for this process to get a senior center. Her name was Helen Schultz, and she passed away before this could be completed, but she knew the process was done. And I have some of the other seniors here from the committee. When I went and seen her 2 days before she passed away, her last words was to me, "My mission is completed. I've got the senior center." She knew that was coming, so I just want to make sure I recognize her. She was a sweet lady. We have Rick and Sharon Tick here, and Carolyn Fauché from the Green Lantern, and Carol from the Green Lantern Immediate Area of Aging. They were my senior group. There's many others. I don't know if they're here. Too many, I don't want to miss anybody. But this was something that our community wanted through the feasibility study. They wanted a recreational center. We had parks. We got our new parks with the Heartland Park, and all the new parks have been built. Brook Hills, Splash Station, and now we're going to have a recplex with 2 indoor aquatics. So I'm going to start thanking some people, because we wouldn't have got here without everybody's input and help. First, I'm going to thank the residents of the city of Wentzville, Missouri, who supported this project and helped us get to this point to where it was a top priority for the city and for our residents to have a recreational center. That started the board working on it with the staff. So I want to thank also the Parks Board. The Parks Board was very involved with this process and working through it. And a lot of changes and different things come up between the Board of Aldermen and the Parks Board to get everything. We try to get everything that everybody wanted with the recommendations and the input. We try to get everything in there that they were wanting. And I think we've got there. Once you see this built, you're going to really be impressed. The senior staff of Green Lantern, I want to thank them for their input and support, working with us through this process. Lindenwood University, I want to thank them. We have a partnership with them, which is going to provide classrooms in the recreational center. Friends of the Wentzville Park, they've always been an asset to our community, working hard to make things happen, and they're part of this process as well. City staff, I couldn't thank them enough. It was a hard project to get through. A lot of negotiations, a lot of details, over 2.5 years just to get to this point where we could break ground on this. The contractors and consultants, Ballard King, Hastings and Chivetta, Navigate Right Construction. I want to thank our architectural firm for putting up with all the changes we had to make and being patient with us. The amenities will include aquatics components, fitness area, a senior center, classrooms, elevated track. It's going to be approximately 94,000 square feet. And we're very excited to see this start taking place, and you'll see walls going up, and it'll be exciting, but then the process will kind of slow down because the internal workings and putting the internal parts of the building. So I don't know what the time frame is. Mike, Luke, what is the time frame for completion?
We should be open sometime in 2022.
Sometime in 2022. Maybe sooner. Let's pray for sooner, but 2022. And with that, I want to kind of recognize Sharon Tick to come up here and say a few words from our senior committee. And thank you to the Board of Aldermen for working with us very hard on this project. And there's a couple past aldermen. Alderman Jeff Outlips was part of it. And Brittany Gillette, who's no longer on the Board of Aldermen. But I want to recognize them as well as being part of this process. Sharon?